Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card making today. It's these lovely little snails. Aren't they just adorable? I just love it. It's so cute. So let me show you what I did. I'm going to start off with a little bit of stamping, and I've got a scrap piece here of Whisper White. And I'm going to stamp in Real Red, and I'm going to use this stamp set actually called Etched in Nature. And we're just going to use this little sentiment here that says just for you. So let's ink up our stamp and hopefully try and get this straight. No, try again. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so close this up. Set all of that aside. And I'm just going to put these two pieces aside here to dry. I'm going to move on to other bits in the meantime. So I have here some of the designer series paper, and we're going to cut out these two snails here. Now for this one here, this lady, we have the dies, and these are the dies here. So let's see which one is the one that fits her. It's not that one. It's this one here. So this one will get cut out with this die, and then this walrus here we're going to call this bigger snail. Don't know why I called him. It reminds me of walrus for some reason. I'm going to fussy cut out, so I'm just going to cut him out quickly. Okay, so I've cut everything out. So you can just see I use a little bit of post-it note tape always just to keep my dies in place. So there's our lady cut out, and then I just keep these pieces. You can just keep reusing them and reusing them. And as you can see, I've cut out my toadstools as well. So get rid of all these bits, and then we can put, whoops, something flew. We'll find it in a minute. Always happens in a craft room, doesn't it? Okay, let's sort ourselves out. So these are our dies, so we can put these aside. Okay, there we go. So now you can see we have our toadstools. We'll just get rid of all these little bits in the extras, and you can see they all just fall out. So just get rid of them. There we go. Okay, now I've got here a little bit of Whisper White. I'm just going to cut off. We just need a little bit here. There should be plenty. And we're just basically going to stick this down where the holes are so we can have something that's nice and white. So all I'm going to do is just put a little bit of glue here around the edges, and then I'm just going to put this on my piece of Whisper White, just like that. And I think that's taken, and then I'm actually just going to cut round the edge with my scissors just to get rid of the excess white. And you can just see here, I'm just going to get rid of those bits of white. And there you have your little toadstool, your mushroom. So we're going to do the same for these two as well, and put everything aside and bring back our card base. And this is Real Red. So the standard A6 card base, that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I've got a piece here of the Snail designer series paper, measuring 14.35 centimeters by 10. We're just going to stick this down here. Now I know I've made a mistake, but anyway, we're going to use some of this ribbon and we're going to just put it over in the centre here to give the snails somewhere to sit so they don't look like they're floating. And I'm just going to actually stick it down with some tear and tape. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now just give it a bit of a burnish with my fingers, and there we go. That should make lifting it easy, and then you can decide where you want it to go. I think around there. And now I shouldn't have stuck that on my paper, but I need to tuck this underneath. But no harm done. We'll just lift it up quickly and do the same here. Just lift it up quickly and put it back down again. And there we have our paper. So let's see what we're going to do next. I think we're going to stick down our snails, and I'm going to use my handy dandy, what you call these things, foam pads to do this, some dimensionals, that's the word I was looking for. And as you know, I'm generous normally with these. So I hope you're all having a good day. It's a lovely day today in North Lincoln. I can hear someone actually mowing the lawn, but it's really nice. Yesterday wasn't too bad in the morning, it was lovely, and then it snowed. Can't believe middle of April and it snowed, but there you go. Wonky British weather for you. Been up quite early this morning actually, because we went, even though today is what, 7th of April when I'm doing this, and things are opening up, I was on the shielding list, so even though there's no shielding anymore, I'm still being a little bit more cautious. So we went as normal to the supermarket at 8 o'clock in the morning, so being up quite early to be up and ready to go out already then for 8 o'clock. But it is much better because it's much less busy. You know, some of the aisles then at that point don't have anybody in them, and it's much easier to do things. And for someone who's anxious, who suffers from anxiety anyway, it's just a much more pleasant shopping experience. It's something much better than even normal times. Even when things hopefully go back to normal at some point. I'm not sure whether we'll go back to. I'm not sure whether I'll go back to shopping at normal time, because anxiety-wise, this is just much easier for me. Same with going into town, you know. I've always gone in the morning, like straight after breakfast, but I found, you know, going earlier. This was back when we had shops open back in October, and I just want to see. I think I want to move him. Do I want to move him? See if I can move him without causing a problem. So when it's not so good to have been so generous with the dimensionals. Eek! Yeah, that's better. Don't worry about that mark that I've made there. We're going to cover it up in a minute. So let's put our sentiment down. And since everything's else popped up, why not do this one as well? See, as I was saying, I used to go to Primark in the middle of, you know, like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I found it busy. But even before all of this mess, But to go 8:30 in the morning is actually really nice because no one's pushing around. You can take time to look at things, you know. You don't have to wait in queues. You can take your time, look at things and enjoy the experience. And actually, even once lockdown's finished, once all the stuff is finished, I can see myself still going at that time. So we're going to put our little toadstool there, and that'll cover our boo-boo. Just like that. And then our other little one in front. Like that. And then this one on the other side, I think. Just like that. Okay, so finishing touches now. This last one I used a red heart. And this time I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use these resin heart embellishments here. If I can find my pokey tool. I'm just going to put one here. And then another one like this, and then a third one like that. Okay, so there we have our 2 cards. What do you think? I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want more information about this project, supply list, links to my online shop, etc., that'll all be in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!